Hey y'all, and welcome back to Life with Katie Cat. So first and foremost, I just want to apologize because it's been 30,000 years. I really don't have that much of an excuse, except that sometimes I just go through these weeks where I don't really feel like getting out of the bed, much less filming videos, posting blog posts, posting on social media. So that is why I haven't. But I'm trying to get back in the rut of things, so you have to kind of excuse me if I'm just kind of seem a little down. I'm working on it, getting there. Anyway, so I posted on my Instagram story probably 2 weeks ago that I got the Tarte Face Tape. I have not tried it yet because I've been waiting for this video. So we're gonna try it out, kind of do like a first impression and a wear test. So I'm gonna put the foundation on, put my concealer on, I'll pause the video and finish the rest of my face and then come back and tell you how it's holding up. And then I'm going to a party tonight and I'll be gone for like a while, probably like 8 hours or so. So I'll come back and then film again and tell you how it held up throughout the night. I'm gonna be like, you know, probably sweating and just out in the environment. I think it's supposed to rain too later, maybe not. No, I think it is. I can't remember. But anyway, so I'll let y'all know how it holds up. And I know that a bunch of people have probably done this video already. And you've already watched it, so nobody might watch this one, but that's okay. So yeah, we're just gonna try it out and see how it goes. So we're gonna dive on in. First, if we're doing a first impression, I guess I've never really done one, but I really like the packaging. It's super cute, and it came in this box. Rachel, and I actually haven't even swatched it to see if it matches my face, so I hope it does. So yeah, I really do like the packaging, and it's made with mushroom extract, which kind of makes me nervous because I don't eat mushrooms, so hopefully I'm not allergic, but it's fine. I don't think I'm allergic. I feel like I've probably had mushroom in 24 years. Okay, anyways, so I'm just going to apply it with a beauty blender because I'm not sure what you should apply it with if not the beauty blender. I have already primed my face. I used the Master Prime Primer and Base by Maybelline in this bad boy. So yeah, my face is already primed and I haven't done anything else. So I'm just going to take it and squeeze it on my hand. Move my shirt out the way. Sort of squeeze just a little 3 pumps. That looks a little light. Okay. So I'm just gonna dab my sponge in it, and yep, that's light. Y'all, I never know what shade to get when I order online, because if I go for anything with beige in it, 9 times out of 10 it's way too dark for me. And then if I go for anything with ivory in it or anything like that, that's too light for me, and I never know what to get, but it's fine. Oh, it's not that bad once I blend it out. It's blending out really nicely, so I do like that. We're about to see how full coverage this bad boy is by covering up this blemish that I've had on my face for the past week. That won't go away, but that's fine because that's what sister acne is like. But it's fine. The coverage is looking pretty nice. It did somewhat cover up that blemish. My cheeks are still kind of red. All right, going in, getting the forehead. It does like. Goes a long way, I think. Like, blends out pretty far. I'm gonna get closer to see if I'm gonna do another. Yeah. Okay, so this coverage might be good enough for some people, but your girl wants to not feel like a troll. So I'm going in for another layer. So 1, 2 more pumps. Wow, more came out that time. Right. So I really like the coverage. like a lot. It looks good. So I will say that I never actually tried the other foundation that they tried to make. What was it called? Was it the Shape Tape foundation? I don't know. I never tried it because I thought it was really messed up that they didn't make enough shades. But I'm gonna try this one just to see how. Yeah, the coverage is pretty nice. I don't see any. I can still see my blemish, but that's because that bad boy, it would take lasers to remove that off my face. Literally, when I get a cystic acne pimple, it takes like almost 3 weeks for it to go away, and it's been on my face for over a week. So I'm just being patient. I can do it. Oh, and another thing that I would like to talk about while I'm here. So I have tried so many concealers, and it happens to me with every one, and I thought that if I bought the Shape Tape, because everyone talks about how great it was, that it wouldn't happen, but it still did. The creasing under my eyes is ridiculous, and when I set it with powder, it gets like really dry and like cracked looking and makes me look like I'm 40. And I need help. So if anyone has any tips or recommendations for why, like what to do or why this keeps happening to me, please let me know in the comments. Because I'm sick of looking like old. I mean, like, not that 40's old, but like I'm 24 and my under eyes when I put makeup on look like I should be retired. I know it's kind of, I don't know. You know what I'm saying though, like, I really shouldn't say 40. It really makes me look like I'm like 60. It's ridiculous. So if it happens tonight, I will show y'all when I come back so that y'all can see. But like, I'll put the Shape Tape on, and within an hour to 2 hours at work, I go in the bathroom and it's like cracked and it looks like, ooh, it's like hard to look at. And I know I have an expressive face, and I know that, so I know that that probably has something to do with it. But I just don't get why it looks so dry. I guess that's what I'm bothered by. And yeah, so I did look up solutions, and some people said, you know, it could be because you're using too much product. And I was like, okay, I do like to cake on my concealer. So I started to just do the dots, and I think I did 3 dots the first time, and halfway through the day you could see my dark circles and it was still dry as hell. So that was unpleasant. And then yeah, my concealer is darker than the foundation. That's fine. But yeah, so then I tried like 4 dots, and again, my dark circles started popping out, and I was like, okay, so I'm going back to at least be able to, maybe my eyes will look cracked, but at least they won't look darker than the night sky. So yeah, and I read some other tips like using your finger instead of your sponge, which is fine, just hasn't really worked for me. Like, then it melted into the skin, but again, not really, because the same thing happens. And it could be the powder I'm using, but I've tried a bunch of different powders too. So I've tried loose powders. I used the ColourPop one, I used the Pretty Vulgar one, the drugstore one, what is it, Coty Airspun. I've used that, and that hasn't worked. And I was kind of scared to spend a lot of money on like Laura Mercier, because I just wasn't sure how it would go with my skin. But I'm not going to use the ColourPop because I feel like that it's definitely the worst at cracking. So I've really just been using this Rimmel Stay Matte powder. It's like supposed to be for all over your face, and I'll just dip my sponge in, and it's definitely not as bad, but still pretty bad. You can already see where it's creasing now. Look at those creases. I get like really upset about it because I know it's a part of aging, but I'm 24 and it sucks. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do a little, I don't know, maybe I'm just getting old. I need to accept it. Okay, so the foundation is on and the concealer is on, and I really do, hold on, saw some residue. I really do like the way that it looks. Yeah, I do like the way it looks. So I'm gonna finish my face, and because y'all don't see that, I know that gets kind of redundant after a while, so I'm gonna just do like a basic eyeshadow look and all that jazz, and I'll let you know how it's holding up after that. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Bye. All right, I'm back and my eye makeup is on, and it's a little darker than I wanted it to be, but that's fine. Okay, so I came back because I wanted to do the bronzing and blush and all that stuff with y'all so y'all could see how it works on this foundation. So I'm gonna start in with my Morphe 8L Lo-Fi palette, I think is what it's called. And I'll just go in with the donut shade and darken up my cheekbones and stuff like that. And I use this brush, I got it from Amazon, $8. I think it was $8, my middle limb. Either way, it was a whole set and it's really nice. All right, so so everything like applied pretty smoothly. I didn't have any real issues. Huh, that looks orange on camera, but not in my mirror, so I'm just gonna assume it's not. Yeah, it goes on super smooth, not having any issues with that. But let me lean in, oh, sorry, so you can see, look at my under eyes are doing. They're getting super dry. I don't understand, but it's fine. Yeah, it's totally fine. I'm just meant to be ugly, right? I feel like I have a little bit too much makeup on for this party I'm going to. It's just like a going away party from my best friend. But one can never wear too much makeup, right? Right? I still gotta do my hair, and I'm supposed to be there in less than an hour. It's fine. It's totally fine. Okay. Okay, it's looking pretty even. I need to do it on my nose. I use the same shade, and I use another brush from, okay, I'm not sure if this is from the same place or not. It looks the same, but I'm not sure because the name came off. All right, so I'm just gonna lightly do this so that I don't look like I have the world's fattest nose. And yeah. Cool. That's done. By the way, I'm not sure if you know this about me, but I hate lipstick. I hate putting it on. I hate like the process. I can never do it right. And yeah, so most of the time I just don't put on lipstick after I do my makeup. I might tonight, but then again I might not. I might just put some chapstick on and that'll be my lipstick. Even though, I don't know, we'll see. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with the blush. I've been using this one from the Walmart beauty box that I used. It's the Milani in the shade Rose Powder Blush. I really like this. However, it's almost too dark for what I'm used to. But I use it anyways. This I got from Ipsy. I'm pretty sure I've talked about all these in a video before. Sorry if I repeat myself. Okay, so I'm just gonna fake smile. Cute Fake Smile by Ariana Grande. Okay, so the blush is on. It's looking, I think it looks pretty good. I really like the way this foundation looks. And I hope that it lasts through the night because this might be my new favorite foundation. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier or not. I think that this is the most I've ever spent on a foundation before. Because your girl's broke and I don't like spending like a lot of money on things that I'm not sure if they're gonna work or match, or you know, I don't even wear makeup like talking about it anymore, not like I used to. So it's kind of like, do I really want to do this? But I think it might be worth it because it looks like really good. All right, so now I'm just gonna put highlight on, and then I'm like brush, not blush. And then I've been using, also by Milani, also from the Walmart Beauty Favorite Box, the Afterglow Strobe Light Highlighter. This jank is pretty. I'm just saying. Look at that. I love it. I do love a good highlighter. Also, apologies because my eyebrows look like crap because I refuse to get them done. Because I'm lazy. And that's fine. Okay, so I am finished. Doesn't look that bad. So I will come back after the party and let you know how it holds up and whether I think it's a yay or a nay. Alright, bye guys. I'm back. So it actually held up really well. Excuse my running eye makeup. That might not have held up as well. But yeah, the face itself looks really good. My only complaint, I don't know if you can see it on camera, it's like breaking apart up here. I don't know if that makes any sense. And I touch my face a lot, so I'm sure that that has something to do with it. I don't know if you can see it. You can't see it on camera. But yeah, it's kind of like breaking apart right here, and on my nose, it's like not there anymore. But other than that, it looks pretty good. But yeah, so other than that, I think it's a yay. Though I'm not sure about this breaking apart thing up there. It's really not that noticeable. I'm just a perfectionist. But yeah, so I think it's pretty good. I'm not sure about, I guess for the price point, considering that all foundations are that expensive. I don't understand why foundation is that expensive. But yeah, I like it a lot. It's probably one of my top 5 foundations that I've ever tried. I think that might be my next video, doing a top 5 foundations that I've used in the past. Yeah. Let me know in the comments below if that's something you'd be interested in. I can do a top 5 foundations, top 5 eyeshadow palettes, maybe top 10 eyeshadow palettes, top 5 concealers, etc. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and if you want to see more of me, please hit the subscribe button and like this video if you like this and want to see more first impressions and I guess wear test. Alright, anyways, bye guys. I'll see you later.